Grace?
Yeah, she's kind of shell-shocked.
Grace?
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi. You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you. What? Did something
Well, something did happen to me.
When you got home, there wasn't a body here? No blood or anything?
A body? What do you mean, like a dead body?
Yeah. A woman named Calliope. She showed up and she was...
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone?
All night?
I was calling and calling. This wasn't some hookup, was it? Because, you know, you can say it's none of your business, Freddy.
It was
Who is that?
a hookup. I'm allowed to say that much, I think.
Allowed to say. Like you're a secret spy. Have you been a secret
Are
spy?
they invisible?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Hi there.
Pan.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
That's a good question.
Your guess is as good as mine.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right?
No, Pan of the cast iron, actually.
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two. You do look lost, don't you?
And what do you get out of helping me exactly?
Now that is an excellent question. You'll need that kind of baseless suspicion if you're going to survive. This.
Is it baseless? I've already had my life threatened tonight.
Whoa, wait. Life threatened? What?
Oh, now you've done it. You've gone and upset the mortal.
So we can just talk about this in front of Freddy.
Haven't you? Darling. And here I drop my glamour and everything.
It's just I was
Glamour?
not supposed to.
Oh, so now they're
Talk about
fairies.
it, that is.
Talk about what? Grace, tell me.
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have?
Are you setting me up, Pan?
Brian and Kaz.
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk.
Oh, that's clock. That clock's about to spin. All right, all right. Well, it only took us 2.5 hours.
Huh? I guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
Sure.
Well, there was the blood on my hands. You know, that tends to be pretty believable.
Which sounds extra cool.
I was a little distracted.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
What did I ever do to deserve a friend like you?
You sat next to me at lunch period, dummy.
Oh yeah, right.
My friendship comes with all sorts of benefits, up to and including the tracking down of supernatural killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
I'm loving Pan. Pan's great. So how did you know about me?
Convenient you showing up with advice. How did you even know I existed?
A little bird told me. if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
He's not gonna tell you, Grace.
There's not much to tell. Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am. You're welcome.
I still don't trust you.
What are you getting out of it?
Now. Who said I was doing anything for you?
There we go.
I have not, however, asked for anything.
Are we having a Faye deal? You talked about glamour. How do I know you're not the killer?
You could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas. I doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
Well, tell me your advice.
What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers.
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
The last muse. Are all the other muses... their lines have ended? So I think there were 7? I feel like it was an odd number. Or was it 3? No, that's fates in Norse mythology. Welcome back. Did Persephone have any particular thing with the muses? I'm wondering if that might be why she's miffed about the muses dying off, like she sees like a necessity in killing her. No, I don't see any particular connection passively. Or started singing.
Athena and the others, they all started singing. Does that mean that was me?
Let me guess. Music swelled as if from nowhere.
We literally caused musicals to happen!
Yeah, I guess.
And yeah, that was you.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Everywhere we go, we cause
Like the
musicals.
process of understanding. Now then, close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel
Powerful.
Oh shit! My eyes glow!
Grace, you know that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand.
Oh shit, there's a tree in my apartment!
And the guy who can help you. All that you hear is at your command.
Wait.
No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Why not? Time's a wasting.
Alright, let's try to roll with it. Alright, that was like our first timed choice. It wasn't too bad.
How the hell did you find me? This is the weirdest night I've ever had. And you say I have powers? How could this possibly turn out bad? Am I doing it now?
Brilliant.
I don't follow. Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Grace, what's going on?
Lost girls, you all love your lost girls. A rescue that you can take home.
I won't say you need saving. You're not drowning, you're waving. And you two, are you dating? It's so titillating.
Grace, we gotta be careful. Has he slipped something into our drinks? Spouting crap about powers. He could be dangerous. What do you think? Can we all loosen up now? Remember, this madness is happening to me. This music makes sense to me somehow. But pulling me down is not what I need.
Is that gonna be here all the time?
How dare you? You don't know me.
If she has to be, pass me some wine.
Grace, is this how you let strangers speak to me?
Lost girls, you all love your lost girls. A rescue that you can take home.
I'm so glad I found you. Wolves all around you. But can you survive on your own?
What do I do then?
Whatever you wish, the power is yours.
Grace, I'm frightened.
It's okay, Freddy. I got this.
What if I let it run out?
I never knew I had that in me.
Who's making this happen? This isn't a game.
You don't understand.
This has all gotten out of hand.
Nothing for Grace will ever be the same.
Lost girls.
It's certainly gotten very wacky.
Rescue that you can take home. Oh,
You can see we're at home.
I see what I see, kid. Freddy has no idea, kid. You'd be far better off on your own.
I don't know about that.
Really? Now you're just being silly. Maybe the Muse isn't feeling the gravity. Or do you refuse and, like ostriches, happily stick your heads in the sand? Grace, I could be your right hand. Freddy, you better leave her alone. Let me do what I do or she'll sink like a stone.
Lost girl. I know I'm not a lost girl, but this is all new, and I don't know what to do. Should I stay with my bestie? This goat's getting testy. Won't be lost on my
Wait, I have to. Oh shit.
always be home.
Let's go with Pan.
I'm sorry, Freddy. If you're forcing me to choose, well, I guess I've got to go with Pan.
you're kidding me. Can't you see what he is, Grace?
I need him, Freddy. He can help me.
As opposed to me.
He has horns!
Whatsoever.
You don't have horns?
Idea is the power of a muse to draw out the truth from within.
What if you choose both if you let it run out?
Be useful in your investigation.
I didn't have full control.
But I have to admit, I didn't feel completely in control.
Of course not. A song goes where a song goes, Grace. It will only go where it wishes.
It kind of felt like it went with a random option if I didn't pick something.
She evokes, she elicits, she inspires.
You find this helpful, Grace? He oozes. Ugh.
Grace is not wrong, dear lady. I am the most benevolent of benefactors. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address in the city where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
I could have sworn one of the options was all of us together, though, which is why I was thinking it's maybe random.
You have Calliope's address? You should have started with that.
And miss all the dancing? Nonsense. Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
Well, I guess that'll help you. It's weird to think of a god with a home address.
You're not.
Oh, they need the shipping.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
It was an option, but you didn't sing together.
Then I'll definitely need backup.
I should track down Kaz and Brian. Honestly, just tell me you're okay.
No!
That's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
Okay, the microphone turned out really cool in that scan. Hey, sugar, welcome on by. I hope you're having a hopping good time. The sugar surprise. Wa-cha-cha-cha-cha. Back the morning after going through the ringer, having just discovered I'm some kind of ancient muse, and guess who shows up at the apartment out of the blue? This idol's name is Pan, half goat, half sex on wheels, or at least he seems to think so. Pan's one slick customer, but at least he showed me how to use my powers. Athena and the chorus didn't do that, did they? Sure, Pam wanted a favor back in return for cluing me in, but it's worth it. Without him, after all, I'd still be back at the apartment googling Muse. Oh, I think we all have pets. I like Pan. Pan's pretty cool. I hope they're not the killer. Anyway, on to the Muse's hideaway. Since we're still on day 1. Dun 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 dun.
It's open. That's not a good sign.
I certainly wonder how linear this game is and how much it could possibly. Cello spotted. Cello spotted.
His apartment. I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here.
Go play the cello.
I better have a
Go play the cello. Grace, go play the cello. Play the cello. Let me play the cello. I want to play the cello. Grace. Wait, no, there it is. No! Why? You have guitar, you have drums, you have a harp. Where's the cello? You son of a... It better be under instrument. It's the piano. This is cello erasure. All right? I'm not going to sit for this. All right? Because I'm going to switch to standing mode. I can't believe you do this to me, game. Cellant. Exactly. You need to write that on my review. There's the review of like, does the movie have this of like, does the dog survive? Is the cello playable? No. All right. Let's look at the instrument.
So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
At the same time, even. Oh, okay. We don't like go up and inspect it. We just look at the thing specifically. Okay.
A giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
I kind of would prefer if this had been more of a point and click situation, to be honest. 'Cause as is, it just seems like you can click on these. We get like a zoom in on
It's
it.
just an ironic photo of Elvis, and she wasn't like his muse, or...
Hey, Mystic, welcome on by. Why does my mouse zip up to the left every time I click?
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
You inherit the cello. That's right. Take the cello. Disregard all other instruments. How's Nick? Doing good. Certainly interesting diving into a musical visual novel. I can certainly see where sometimes it is working well. Sometimes it feels a little crowbarred in. But we are just getting our feet wet.
Here. Maybe there's something upstairs? Oh man, keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday.
There are only 3 muses, you know, not 9.
Oh, hey, thanks for
Whenever they found
answering my
someone who
number.
made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their eidolon, take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing, sitting here in the dark?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Preparing your villainous monologue?
Was he a streamer?
I'm grieving. For a dear friend.
Aw.
If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
Imagine the staircase was the painting. Pan told me about it.
Told me about it. I was hoping I could find something, some clue about what happened.
You've already met Pan? How odd.
Well, at least he lifted a finger to help me. For his own gain, maybe, but it's better than nothing.
I honestly wish I could help you, Grace. You and Calliope both deserved better.
Why can't you help
Why
me?
can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced
Can
to
he
death.
And
tell the
without my
future,
help,
but it's a Cassandra?
stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
I wonder if his prophecies are cursed in some way, and that's why he doesn't tell or help anything. Yeah, the cat, there's certainly an interesting mix of casts. I'm certainly willing to trust the audio creator. I don't know, I always drop their name, but I love the music in Banner Saga. So I imagine they're gonna do pretty good here. Mystic! Welcome! The wolf back here to cause some chaos. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all are coming here from Mystic's Place, and you forgot to make sure you are following. Let me make it easy on you to fix that, because you have got to fix that problem. I see it's not Dead by Daylight. I'm messing out with some other stuff. Ah! I can't believe you do that to me, Akari. Mean to me. Mystic, I don't know how long you were doing some sweaty gaming, but at the very least, I implore you, stand up, wiggle it out, leave a piss, take a water. Probably grab your water for someplace nice, fresh, filtered, not where you just pissed, but you know, that's just my preference. Speaking of hydration, I will do that. You don't know me, I'm Dreki Orber, Draconic Serpent, Flightless Dragon, or simply where I'm on the internet. And we are getting, we're just barely into starting Stray Gods. It's a musical visual novel, which is interesting. Oh, that's actually, okay, Sendevistan with the pixel effect was actually kind of sick. That was pretty cool. And not much has happened yet. You know, we've met a couple gods, or I guess they're called idols now. A muse showed up at our place and died, which made us the next muse. And for that, we were sentenced to die. But we sung our way into a stay of execution. We have 1 week to find the murderer, the real murderer. So yeah, that's off to a great start in the urban fantasy out here. Best color. Hi, Lucy. Welcome on by. Yeah, we have a mystic dark elf and a mystic flower. Mystic flower. Fix some issues you're having. Get a random roll drop. Like, no problem. Have a wonderful, rejuvenating mystic flower. Hexagons are bestagons. They are bestagons. This is true. All right. Why don't you speak up for me, Apollo?
You know, speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
He's such a tragic, sad surfer boy.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul.
You'll see something?
troubled.
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
How do I know you're not the killer? Okay, that's kind of rude. They obviously seems like they may have been a couple of some flavor. What did I know? Probably what? Just not have as much acidic citrus or something. I think I've heard of that. Why is this room such a mess?
It is a mess. Did you do this?
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I didn't think much of it. I came here to be reminded of Calliope, not to search through her things. That and it's cleaner than my place.
Damn, Apollo, you live like this?
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
Dust it for
I've
fingerprints.
seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If
Is it time for us to sing?
That'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
I don't trust Mario more.
I can't do this.
Calliope was clearly important to you. Don't you want to know the truth?
Of course I do.
Then what's the problem? Don't do it for me.
Do it for her! Alright, now it's music time. Our eyes started to glow.
I haven't sung in centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Hmm?
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
Calliope, what was she to you?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, Interrupter.
Thousands of years we walked side by side. She tried, said there's other paths. Don't walk the same, never the same. I have roads I like, smooth
wonder if he kept taking the safe options,
She'd return.
never risking.
We do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance that I would change, but she never came.
So she is killed, and you're here at her place. On its face, the way it looks, you're to blame.
I'm not.
You claim words won't do.
Kick a man while he's down. Jeez, Grace.
Show. You need to show. Words aren't the same. Never the same.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
I'm gonna transition to the lighthouse. The faint violin.
Yes, you'll do this.
Yes. It's time to move.
She'd approve.
She is gone. It's time for change. Never the same.
It's the lighthouse, though.
That hidden voice, it will always play. On a loop, it'll always say, what did I do? What didn't I do? It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new.
Well, what did he do? Exactly.
Well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Yeah.
Prophecy is. the
Tell
last
me,
thing
I know who
matters.
the murderer is. It sounds like it'd be useful.
How is knowing the future a bad thing?
Do you want to know when you're going to die?
If knowing allows me to avoid it, sure.
To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome.
Okay. It is.
Ignorance
I
is
see.
one
It
free
is
to
that way.
choose.
You're talking about fate, aren't you? Destiny.
I am.
I can't say I've ever believed in fate.
You probably didn't believe in magic either, but here we are.
You didn't believe in magic. Well.
My power is to pick at the strands of fate and make a single path clear. But in doing so, all other paths vanish. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
Oh. What if Apollo didn't directly kill her, but he did tell a prophecy for someone, and one of the things that it set in motion was that Calliope would die because it needs to happen as one of the side actions to cause whatever prophecy he told to happen. Oh, I wonder if this is gonna get really meta, and if it's gonna be a thing where, like, depending on how you define it or how you slice things, each of the choir is going to be responsible for Calliope dying in some way. And I wonder if, like, the central crux is going to, because they mentioned, you know, Apollo's always choosing the safe way for the last thousands of years. Calliope was unique amongst the gods in trying to get them to change. I wonder if the turning crux of this at the end of the game is not going to be us proving our innocence, but us convincing the choir that they're doing things wrong and they need to change and adapt. I don't know what exactly this... I'm wondering if it's the whole urban fantasy thing, living in secret. I'm wondering if Calliope was a pro tear away the veil kind of thing. I wonder if she might have believed in distributing the Eidolon energy, because I don't know if like the Eidolon energy is taking something from humanity. And so like if they stopped being gods full stop and all that energy was spread out to the world, if it would do something. But the gods kind of like being gods, and so they hold on to their power. I feel like there's a few different ways this story could twist.
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
All right. I guess we're getting an Apollo boon. He is a surfer, dude. His house is on a beach.
This is where you live?
Oh, yes, sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
He's a surfer bum. Emphasis on the bum.
Are idols broke? In all those years, you couldn't save up enough money to afford a housekeeper?
You know, I guess I never worried about it much. Maybe I should.
Apollo is such a disaster.
Ah, yes.
I don't know if anyone can fix him.
Oracle is?
You mean like the Oracle of Delphi? People went to ask her questions, I think, or was that just another story?
Oh, you know about that. Okay. Well, that'll make this easier. There have been many oracles over the ages. They serve as a sort of conduit.
Damn, bitch, you live like this?
This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
The person right in front of you.
What?
I've got someone to see you.
How many times have I told you? Magic fortune cookie. Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
Oracle's just a little hacker kid. I fucking love it. Okay, that good pull game, good pull.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. He said you might...
Oh, I know what he said. Paul thinks just because I crash here, he can interrupt me whenever he pleases.
I mean...
Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
Apollo. Yeah.
Ask very little of you.
Pretty great.
Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind,
Oracles,
sis?
I don't think are considered gods. I would say they're more of a channel of a god's power. I don't know. The Greek deity system is a bit loosey-goosey. It's more of a vibes-based thing, really. Oh, okay, give for your boobs. So you're good with
Oracle
computers.
uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't
Based.
know what that is.
Gotta have the Ethernet cable.
Needs her some download speed, okay?
I seem to have died. I seem to have perished, but still my corpse-like serpentine body activated at Sandevistan still. You got the Dreki cat loaf. Good throw. Good throw. You keep calling him Paul.
Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name.
Oh,
Says
and the
he's a god
possum.
of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
Apollo is his surfer name, all right? Yeah, his real name is Paul.
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
And see the way he talks. I thought maybe he was a creepiverse, but nah, Paul's aight.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
How well do you know Apollo?
Is Apollo always so...
Incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sand?
Staying right here.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
So he's always been a sad boy.
This is not what you came for.
Oh, I don't know. I think we're learning all sorts of interesting stuff.
Well, it's hardly productive, is it?
See, there you go again.
Ugh. Get a room. A different room.
I need
Looking
information.
for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you.
The flirt options are pretty funny.
The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
All right, already hate them.
Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Why Snake is already taken?
You
That's
weren't
right.
expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her.
I wonder if Persephone and Calliope were collaborating on something.
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Great! We're all done now.
Ooh,
Thank you for your help, Oracle.
that's a nice business card.
Do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
That's certainly an the underworld. What a nightclub name. All right, little on the nose Persephone, if I do say so myself. Perfect gaming. I don't know. They do have their back to windows, so the screen glare could be a bit of a bugger. Let's see what. Oh, that would be cool. Oh, if Karen is the bouncer to. Oh, that would be pretty sick. Okay, so I'm wondering this game, because this game really is going all over the place with character designs. So if I'm trying to think what Charon might be, so Charon as the bouncer, I want to think like a big biker dude kind of thing for Charon. Servers. Oh, servers. A pet a doggy. Easily bribed bouncer. Yeah, you just gotta slip him a couple loonies and you're good to go. Hey there, bub. Let yourself right on in. Oh, fuck me. These things update. Okay. Shit. That's not what I would have wanted these to do for a journal. Nice to keep track of things to reference, not so much for me to go back and check and read information. So probably not do all those because I will not be able to keep track of things. I feel like Cerberus might be a like service dog of some kind, or a dog that or a rescue of some kind, you know, just because this cast has been pretty varietal, and I feel like it would give an opportunity for Cerberus to be particularly different than canon, I would say. Doing it between. Yeah, I feel like the journal is going to be like in Harmony, the journal was like, you know, we had little tidbits of everything that we found. I think the journal in this game is going to be more for refreshing our minds on the murder mystery part. One thing I am wondering is, like, especially in the songs, we're having different options, you know, violent, conciliatory, or thinky. So I wonder if, kind of like how in Harmony, which gods we were collecting resources for had an impact on the end throughout the game. I'm wondering if the amount of times we choose each of the ways to interact with the story is going to have a longer term impact. Did I play Assassin's Creed? No, I've only played the, I think it's the up to Assassin's Creed 3, which was basically like the main game. I think, yeah, because then things started getting really bloody weird and I didn't do anything more about that. All right. Let's go say hi to Persephone, the bestie. Also, the number of characters who have like waistcoats is surprisingly high. I'm not complaining. I'm a big fan of waistcoats. Is it an interesting? Ooh, what did they do with Cerberus in there?